Podcasting live at the speed of the internet. All the way across the pond. It's Michael Ball.
I put my rabbits out on Tuesday.
This is a Flipside Podcast with a very strange start to the show today. Ivan and Ultima with me today. How you doing, guys?
Hello.
Hi.
What have you been up to this week? Anything good?
Together for the first time on the show in a few months. It's been a while.
Oh, actually, yes. I hadn't thought about that. That's nice. That's good. And I know you sometimes you like the dynamics of having Skype from two different sources rather than being together.
I feel like that's better.
But it sounds okay, right?
That sounds fine.
Okay?
Yeah, it sounds fine. Yeah, it sounds fine. And at least you won't sort of both. Well, actually, you could break up together on Skype. Still,
no.
but so far so good.
Oh,
so
wait.
far.
Oh, you don't mean break up. You
No, I don't
mean
mean break up.
Oh, okay.
I mean Skype break up. Blimey. You haven't been together that long. It can't be that bad. So how did you find all the movie? How was the movie?
Yeah.
What was the movie like? Was it all right?
Yeah. What is? Yeah. What do you think, Autumn? For you, how has it been here so far?
It's been great. I mean,
You're good.
Great. I love it here. Honestly, Ivan was like, "Oh, my mom's been telling me that you're not gonna like it and all this," but I mean, a room's a room. I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's cool. In the end, it's always a strange thing moving into a new environment, wherever you are.
Yeah.
You always have to get used to where everything is and get to know the neighbours, get to know, all sorts of things. So it's an interesting time for you both. And, of course, it's to be another one of these things that you can listen back to in the future and think, oh, this is when we did that. And, so it's cool. That's brilliant.
Speaking of listening back, see, you just went right into it.
Uh-oh.
I want to see if during a song or something we can pull up an old show.
Okay. What, you mean play some of it on the... How do you mean?
Yeah.
All right. What sort of period are you after?
Well, because we were listening. I pulled my laptop up, and on my external hard drive, I have all the shows from 2011 all the way up to 2017.
Okay, that's good. I thought you didn't have them all.
Before I left.
Okay.
Huh?
I thot you didn't have them all.
Me and Autumn yesterday and the day before, we were listening back to old shows.
Oh, no. Oh, was it really that bad? Oh, God.
And
What did I do?
we were August 30th,
Yeah.
2016.
Yes.
And if you can go into it, I don't remember the exact time, but it's right after one of the breaks because we were on, I forgot, NPR or something at the time.
Right.
There's a great Strange But News there.
Is there?
There's a great Strange But News.
Okay. Well, let's...
Yeah, that you might want to, we could revisit.
Is that good, is it?
It was Strange
Okay.
But News, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
All right, let's have a look. Let's go into...
Yeah, it was funny.
Switch
It was
podcast.
weird.
August 30th, 2016.
Yep.
You don't have to know the number of the... Was it Switch at that time or was it Flipside? It must be Switch, I assume.
Oh, I want to say Switch, yeah.
Yeah, Switch days. Let's have a look. I might be able to look by date modified. It might give us a... let's have a look.
Yeah, I think it was the Switch.
Date modified. Here, I'm close. Podcast 23 is 23rd of August. Oh, no, hang on. No, that's August 2nd because you do it American. You do it the other way around. You say 08/02/16. Of course, we say...
What do you do there?
We do 02/08, yeah, which is slightly
Oh,
confusing.
that's weird.
I
That would
know.
be February 8th for us.
I know, that's why I want to make sure I've got the right date.
So what happens? Well, when you have 02/02, it'll be like the 2nd of August.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it won't make any difference.
That's so
Yeah.
weird.
And we're a strange bunch over here.
You are.
That's it.
But then you probably think we're strange
August
too.
11th. I love the differences. I'm a big fan of America, as you know. And I can say that the seasons I've been to your fair country, I just like the differences. And I like knowing more about this great country of yours all the time, doing the stuff that we do together. So I
want to go to the UK at some point.
Oh, yeah. You got to get there. I mean, I think one day you will. August 24th I'm up to now.
Yeah, I think we're right.
So I think it was podcast 40.
Yeah.
August 25th.
We'll go by ship.
Okay. What are you two going
Then
about?
you get seasick. No, I was saying, how are we going to get to England?
Oh, okay. Wait.
Because what I have is I have something called a VP shunt, which drains from my head to my abdomen.
Yeah.
And
okay.
I don't know if I'm allowed to fly.
To fly with that.
Oh.
I have
Yeah.
never flown in my life, so.
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't
we
like
didn't
flying.
get that
I don't
shit.
like flying.
You don't like fly? I love flying.
Oh, what? 11 hours, bloody! Like I did going to LA. Blimey, that was tough.
Yes, you did. You had to come here.
That was tough. That was tough. Now I might be able to find this if I go to Galway. If I look at the waveforms, and I can see it's podcast 43. Switch podcast 43.
Okay.
And it was on yes, it was August 30th, 2016, hour long. And I'll
Do you want to play a track?
Yeah,
so
that's a good idea. I was talking to
You're not so rushed yet.
No, that's fine. All right, let's do a song. I've got a couple of choices, but you're throwing everything at me at the moment to make sure keep changing to different folders and stuff. So we have got as a choice tonight. We have got, and I'm just trying to keep it going until I get the music folder. Here we are. We have got Morrissey with Swedehead. We've got Danny Milson with Mary's Prayer, or Whitesnake. Give me all your love.
Ooh, you got a Whitesnake track in there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do Whitesnake.
Whitesnake. All right, we're going to give me all your love, and we'll be right back after this fantastic little tune. Talk to you soon. Tunes.
Tune.
Exactly. Tune.
Tune.
Right, we're playing it. Tune.
Tune.
Shut up. Tune. Okay. Whitesnake with a great little track there. And what was that noise there? Looks like someone's got diarrhea.
Sorry,
over
I
there.
had a curry.
I was going to say, yeah, it's... I hope you've got a nappy or diaper, as you say over there.
I do have a diaper on,
diaper. Adult diaper, of course.
Autumn just changed it this morning. Thanks.
Okay, that's nice for you to share that. Thank you for that. Now, this is unusual. Ivan wanted to play a Strange But News, which I did around about 2 years ago, maybe just over 2 years ago. I can't remember it at all. Let's get us a play, and obviously you'll hear our voices a bit double because obviously it's our reaction. But we'll try not to talk too much. We just want to get reaction on what this is about. So let's give us a play.
I'm just getting all Live crocodile falls from sky into woman's garden.
What?
Move over, Chicken Little. There is something even more terrifying than the sky itself falling. According to news outlets in Suhan province, a 62-year-old grandmother of 3 awoke to find a very alive, very angry crocodile in her garden. Seeing as there is a wall around her area, she could only guess that the crocodile arrived in her backyard via airmail. This situation is even more bizarre than the woman who was hurt when frozen poop from an airplane crashed through her roof. The Chinese grandmother, Miss Fan, who lives in Singog City, found the reptile over the weekend. Fortunately, she saw the 3-foot-long predator before she went out to check on her plants. She could not believe her eyes. After calling the local government office, she learned no wildlife officials could help her for 3 days. Undoubtedly, they will be dealing with the town overrun by Mackie, I can't read that word. Keeping the garden gate closed and she unlocked, she began describing the situation to neighbours in her apartment building. They quickly explained that while she lived on the ground floor, residents on the 5th floor raised crocodiles. Unfortunately, the crocodile raisers were not home. Other residents of the apartment building then decided to wrangle the reptile on their own. It took 4 hours before they were able to lure the crocodile out of the garden and into the courtyard.
Wow.
This allowed the 6 men to distract and surround the aquatic beast. Amazingly, they were able to tape the predator's mouth shut with duct tape before putting it inside a green bag, and suffered only minor cuts and bruises in the process.
Ouch.
The men then carried it to a nearby police station, which contacted the local branch of the Beijing Wildlife Protection.
So it was in Beijing. Wow, in China, man. Crazy crocodile falling out of the sky.
Yeah, not good.
And I think, do they eat humans? I don't know. Do they eat humans?
I think they can. I mean, full-size ones. I think they get to about 7 or 8 foot, don't they? They get pretty big.
Oh, dang, that's huge.
Yeah, they can get pretty. I mean, I think people have been killed by crocodiles, or at least they're powerful enough to kill you and ingest part of you. I don't know whether they can eat the whole of you. I don't know, but they are big.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
There you go. Let's stop that now.
no,
That's
only in China. Eh?
crazy stuff. There's a
It
good
was.
Strange But News.
That was a good. It was a recycled Strange But News, but it was interesting. I forgot that story. Yeah, it's funny. You can really find some odd stories out there, but yeah, it's a strange old world, and Strange But News is very applicable. So thanks.
As long as you don't have crocodiles falling out of the sky, you're good to go.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't know. I mean, they are big. I mean, the one YouTube clip I put on recently on YouTube is the one where I think we mentioned it on the show because I played the reaction of this stupid Australian couple who had this little yappy dog thing, and they used to get the dog to run up to a crocodile, and sort of like the crocodile would sort of normally sort of not like it and sort of swim back into the lake where it was coming out of from.
Yeah.
And then one day, the crocodile had enough, and it bit into the dog and ate it, and dragged it into the water, and that was the end of the doggy.
It ate it?
Yeah, did I mention that on the show?
I don't think so.
Because what we could do, if you want, you could have the reaction of the audio of them going, no! It's quite funny, actually. This is not a spontaneous
I want to
thing.
hear that. I want to hear the dog being eaten by the crocodile.
Well, like I said, it's obviously audio, but your imagination is somewhat
my imagination
important.
is something else, believe me.
But then, of course, obviously in your case, that's something. But for the audio, let's have a listen
That
to
would
this.
be great.
All right, it's loading up now. Just give us a second.
They're going to be like, why would you want to hear a dog being eaten by a crocodile?
Well, no,
The hell's your
but the
problem?
people were so stupid for doing it. Here we are. Oh no, I've had how many views have I had on this on the YouTube clip? Here we go. First of all, it's so sweet. They're all saying it's lovely. Here we are. I'll put a warning. This video contains destroy. I've had 4,600 views on this one. See if you can hear it.
Wow. 4,600.
Tap a bit. Right, the little doggy's barking at the crocodile. And in this the first time it's very sweet and the crocodile runs away. Here he goes.
Here he goes. Oh my god.
Right.
The crazy dog. Oh my god.
Yeah, now the crocodile's just run away. And this is the one where the crocodile had enough.
Okay. So you start barking at him again.
Did you hear that?
Whoa. So it just grabs the dog and takes him into the water?
Yeah. Here, let's get. Here, listen now.
You can hear the dog.
Yeah, you hear it sort of give a yelp as it's in the crocodile's mouth. There you go.
Oh.
There you go. So that's.
Whoa.
I actually found.
That's beautiful.
I found it quite funny. I'm sorry to admit it. I did laugh. And
that's great.
And my channel's a comedy channel, which is why. Yeah. So
that would kill any true dog lover.
but why would you do that?
That would murder.
Why
That
would you
would
put your
murder a
dog?
dog lover.
Why would you put your dog by a crocodile? I mean, eventually the crocodile's going to do something. It's a wild animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you've got owners,
Regina's not that stupid.
yeah, but if you've got owners who are stupid enough to actually let their dog do that, then I.
But no, this was like a little dog, right? Like
Yeah,
a
one of those
Chihuahua
little
type
white-
thing?
Yeah, it was
One of those
really yucky.
Yorkie things, whatever they're called. I'm not a dog lover, but one of those little white yappy things.
So that it was easy for that crocodile to eat that.
Yeah. It
Because
was quite
crocodiles
small.
are huge.
Yeah, exactly. They're about 7 foot
From what I
long.
hear, yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
You're
probably the mouth.
assuming.
Probably the mouth of the
Broncos.
crocodile was about half the length of the dog. I mean, it was big. But
Yeah.
yeah, that was daft. So poor crocodile. So, now we're on a tangent. Now you want to do? Did you want to now mention about this potato chip thing? I never say it right. Crisps.
Potato chip.
Potato
You
chip.
call them crisps. Yeah.
That's right. I've got to say, do you
They're
want to do crisps first or music? What do you want to do first?
What do we got for music? Oh yeah, that's right.
We
You
got
told me. Your pick, since I don't know. How about the Morrissey track?
all right, Morrissey, and this is Sweethead.
I say your pick and then I pick one.
Well,
All right,
yeah,
yep, sounds
yeah.
good.
All right, as good as a play, and we'll be back with the potato chips. Be right back.
Cool. Potato chips.
Morrissey, Sweethead. And now let's have a look at this. So
Potato chips.
it's a picture. Do you want to just open the page and read it out, or what? Let's have a look. Okay.
Hold on, we have a big ass bus going by and I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
Ah, it's all right. We'll give this. Shall I read this out then? Let's get this read out, okay?
Yeah.
All right. 204 Lay's potato chip flavors from around the world. Perhaps the most famous and popular brand of potato chips in bracket crisps
Potato chips.
out there are Lay's. Never heard of them. Lay's, known as Walkers in the UK. Yes, I know Walkers very well. So is Lay's the American version of Walkers?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
Lay's
That's
the
that.
American
That's
version.
all right. So Walkers.
I wonder if
UK,
it tastes different.
I don't know. I mean, your Tic Tacs were different. Your Tic Tacs are more chewy. Yeah, when I came to the States, I bought a packet of Tic Tacs, right? Mm-hmm. And your Tic Tacs are harder to chew.
I never had chewy Tic Tacs.
Well, they're more. You can get the gum ones as well, and you got gum.
Really?
Yeah. Anyway, let's go back to this. So,
Okay, we have to try those.
We have to.
let's go back to from Tic Tacs to crisps. Perhaps the most famous, perhaps the most famous and popular brand of potato chips, crisps out there are Lay's. Lay's, known as Walkers in the UK and Ireland, Chipsy in Egypt, Poker in Vietnam, and Tapu chips in Israel, was founded in 1932 and has been providing the world with delicious fried and baked goodness ever since. Lay's also put in a lot of work in tailor their chips to satisfy the tastes of people all around the world. I did my best to put together a list of some of the world's flavors, though I know for a fact I missed a lot of flavors
trip
out there.
Some of these flavors.
Here are the-
You will, because
All right.
Yeah, let's just get to the flavors.
All right, so here we go. So we have sour cream and onion, barbecue, cheddar.
This
and
is in the
sour.
U.S. Be sure to read the countries that they're associated.
All right, well, okay, these are the US. You're right. Flaming
Yeah.
hot, dill pickle, lemon. Lemon? What's lemon?
Limon.
Limon.
What the hell's
is like
that?
a spicy mixture of lemon and
chili.
Oh, I never heard of that in my life. Deli style,
I love it.
It's so good.
balsamic, sweet onion, chipotle ranch. Chipotle ranch? What the hell?
Chipotle.
What?
Chipotle ranch, I believe.
It sounds like a
Chipotle
cockney.
ranch.
That's like a cockney. Oh, God, don't chipotle. What, mate?
Hey.
Oh, that'd be good. Oh, mate, where you going down on Saturday night? I'm going to go down to Chipotle Ranch, right? All right, have a couple of... Sorry. That sounds so cockney. Chipotle.
It does, doesn't it? It's
What, mate?
Mexican, I believe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine a guy in the pub called Chipotle. I like Chipotle. Oh, did you pull last night, mate? All right. So, a cream and garden ranch, cream-headed Mediterranean herb, dill pickle, garden tomato and basil, harvest ranch, hickory barbecue, honey mustard, hot and spicy barbecue, natural sea salts, parmesan.
It's kind of when you get to the weirder countries, you get some weird ass.
Well, that's
flavors.
the most
You'll
American
see.
one.
Yeah.
Canada looks very much like your ones. Your curry crisps. That
Yeah,
sounds nice.
it's pretty much the same. There's a few different ones. They have like chicken there in Canada.
Well, we have chicken.
They have chicken. They have bacon.
We have salt and
I've
vinegar.
never had anything like that in my
the
life.
bacon and.
Oh, do you have? We have something called scampi fries, which are actually crisps. They're gorgeous. They're lovely.
No, we never heard of those.
No, they're
what
nice.
are they called again?
Scampi fries, and they're sort of lemon and scampi. They're lovely. Oh.
Nice.
Right, United Kingdom. Here we go. Prawn cocktail,
Here we
pickled
go.
onion, beef and onion, Marmite. Do you have Marmite in the States?
Nope.
No.
Marmite. Oh, I hate Marmite. Ugh. Marmite's one of those things you either love or loathe. I loathe it. Spanish chicken panella. I never had that. Japanese teriyaki chicken. German bratwurst sausage. Even I've not heard of some of these. This is my own bloody country. American cheeseburger. Haggis. Oh, haggis crisps. That sounds nice.
I can't even imagine that.
Yorkshire pudding. Oh, I don't like Yorkshire. Well, these are made up. You don't have crisps like this.
Do you want to sit up?
French garlic baguette. Dutch cheese and cheese. Builder's breakfast. Oh, I don't know what crisps these are.
What the hell's Builder's breakfast?
I don't know. Irish Scottish haggis sounds great. Oh, I like that. I love haggis. Right, Greece and Cyprus. We have.
How would you describe the taste of haggis?
It's just a sort of. It's a sort of minced up meat. It's kind of. It's a red meat, but it's sort of brown with the way it's cooked, and it just tastes absolutely gorgeous. And it's illegal in America, apparently, haggis,
Yeah, it is.
which is bizarre.
Can't make it here.
Can't have it there, but it's got some ingredients are illegal or something, which is bizarre.
Some of the ingredients you can't import. Yeah.
Feta cheese, olive and tomato, and right, Germany. What do we got? Red paprika, Heinz ketchup, Mexican pepper, perfect pickles. Netherlands, Cheese and onion again. Cheese and onion crisp. Oh no, cheese and onion. Yeah, of course you have cheese and onion. Japanese teriyaki, balsamico. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
Patati joppi. Some of these are German words I don't understand. Belgium, cucumber and goats. Oh, that sounds nice. Oh, okay.
That sounds weird.
Cucumber and goats.
It really sounds weird.
Oh, mate, I can have a cucumber and goats crisp, please, mate. Thank you. Crab. I love crab. Crab's legs are nice. Ham and cheese. Yeah.
Crab legs.
Oh yeah. Poland. What do they have?
He loves it.
Cucumber and gooey camel. I can't even pronounce that word.
No idea what that is.
Horseradish. Grilled
Horseradish.
paprika.
Can you imagine horseradish?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. I'd love crisp.
Glaze. Like who would eat that?
My mouth's watering now, thanks to you two. Australia, Greek feta, that's boring. Argentina, olive oil and tomato. Oh, God. Lasagna.
Ugh.
Lasagna. Oh, lasagna crisp sounds interesting.
What is that?
Well, lasagna is that sort of weird kind of...
Oh, lasagna.
yeah.
Okay, you say it differently. Sorry.
Sorry. How do you say it? Sorry, am I speaking too English again? Sorry, shall I say lasagna?
No, we say it lasagna.
That sounds more... Oh, I'd like lasagna, please.
Yeah.
With my portent cherries. I don't know why I said portent cherries. India. Hip hop, honey and chili.
Don't know what that is.
I don't know.
That sounds like a porn film, doesn't it? It's not like you're going to a shop. Oh, can I have this one on the top shelf? What's it called, mate? It's called hip hop, honey and chili. Cheesy Mexicana. Tangy twist. That's another one. These are all porn. This is India. They've got pornographic crisps in India, obviously.
Yeah.
I fancy. Hey, what did you watch last night, mate? I watched Mango Mastana. Spanish Tomato Tango. These are all dirty.
Yeah.
Yep.
World Classic Salted. Cheesy Mexicana. Oh my God, this is
Cheesy Mexicana.
Oh, Chiat Street.
Give me a cheesy Mexicana, baby.
Oh baby. Well, let's try Thailand. What do they have?
Thailand. Okay.
These don't sound so rude. The chili paste, the seafood dip, chili and lime, meatballs. No, these just sound like food. But the ones in India, they sound X-rated. They do practically every single one. Tangy twist, mint mischief. Latino style. No, honestly. So the India's dodgy. What about China? We've got China. Lime is boring. French chicken boring.
I guess in India you can find a lot of sex.
Well, yeah, must do. Their crisp sounds are adult rated already.
Let me you tonight.
What did you say? I'll have to bleep that. I know. Right.
Yeah.
Vietnam.
Dude, you have to admit there's at least one bleep per show. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, but I always catch them. I normally catch them.
Yes, you do.
I'm pretty good.
At least one.
Oh, that's all right. It's part of the fun. Vietnam is Manhattan steak. This is a good topic, actually. This is a nice one.
I'm glad you think so.
Yeah,
It
this
was
is
my
funny.
brilliant idea.
Yes, it was.
Okay, well, it's good wherever it came from. Egypt has kebab and charcoal, chili and lemon.
I like. What the hell's kebab and charcoal supposed to taste like?
I don't know.
Like
Charcoal.
Charcoal from a grill, and then kebabs are like.
Oh God, you make me.
You're
I'm
not
gonna
supposed to eat the.
I'm gonna have to get some crisps now. I'm getting
No,
hungry.
I mean, like,
Yeah, the taste. I know what you
I'm
mean.
gonna have to have some scampi fries. Now, change the subject. Thank you for that. That was great.
You're welcome.
I've got something to play for you. Do you want to hear it?
What?
You want to hear the sound? I've got something to play. Have you listened? Well, it's not play, but you hear a sound. Ready? This is going to impress you from your country, because you have a lot of these in your part of the world. Ready?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was no good. Try again. Oh, these are dud.
What is that?
What is that,
That's better.
I don't know what that's.
Michael? What was that supposed to?
It's my son's toy gun. He's got a toy gun with these little caps that the.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I used to
going
play
on
with
that,
those.
my brother Patrick had, I should say, the same one.
I used to play with those.
They're great. They're that lovely, smoky smell afterwards as well.
So yeah,
Yeah.
they're toy guns, but
Yeah.
they're not like
Oh no, not
they
real.
look like real guns,
Yeah,
but they're not.
yeah.
Well, they
No,
don't.
yeah,
Actually, they don't. They're much smaller because in the UK, because we're not allowed, they're supposed to look. I think also in America, they're harder to get now because if a gun looks real, And technically, someone could try to use it to rob a bank or something. So this is deliberately small. It looks like a Colt Western 1850 sort of cowboy sort of gun, but smaller than it would be.
Right.
Oh, that was a good one. That's better. So there you go. So it's 1 or 2. It's funny.
Yeah, I've seen those.
But this is they had these when I was a kid, and they've still got them now.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's.
I actually used to, back when I was a kid, they had ones that like shot actual freaking like bullets and crap. Those little rubber ones.
We had air rifles as well.
Air pistols. Sort of. Yeah, they're like, but let me tell you, man, the ones that they used to have in like the 90s, he loves that.
He does.
No, what I like that thing hurt. And like when at some point I couldn't use it anymore, but I would still use it without like knowing where I was shooting the thing, and I would hit people all the freaking time. So my mom was like, okay, no, you can't play with this anymore. And I was so heartbroken.
You can't blame her. You can understand. Yeah, you can understand.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
I loved those things.
See, what I had when I was a child was I had a bow and arrow.
Oh,
one, but
yeah.
Like I had one of those bow and arrows that kind of look like toys.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
And then you would slingshot it at like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I would hit my sister in the face. It was
as you do.
It would be accidental. Like,
did it hurt?
I mean, according to my sister, no.
Is it like a rubber arrow?
It's like a rubber arrow. It's
you have the rubber suckers at the end as well. You have little suckers.
Yeah, they have rubber suckers.
That's the ones. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Because with the bullets that I had in that gun, it was like a rubber sucker at the end, but it was plastic the rest of the way. Yeah. So like it would always hit people with the plastic.
And then my brother also used to have this gun with like rubber bullets that kind of look like they have like flames at the end of the not actual flames.
No, yeah. Flames. I know what you
mean. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny what you could get.
Interesting that you bring that up.
Yeah, I don't know why I featured that.
My childhood.
My little lad said, "Oh, please feature it on the show today." I said, "Okay, I'll give it a go." So there you go. He'll be pleased about that. He'll be pleased about that. So they're cool. Actually, talking about children, I want to ask you an opinion about school. Actually, slightly going off subject because
school.
I can't.
No, because my daughter, she's just started year 8 and she's been back a week and she's had a terrible time. She's been she's in a new class. There's this kid who's been breaking her pencils, taking her sharpeners, throwing things at her. We've got involved.
I would tell her, punch that kid in the face.
Oh, I know, but you know, no, she's 12, yeah. But I'm just
punch her in the face.
But you know what I mean? I mean, why is it that school? I didn't like school very much. I know that Ivan's mentioned that he didn't have some good points at school either.
I had some really experiences.
But why is school such a god awful experience for us all?
Let me tell you why. I'll tell you why. It's because you're around other kids who are immature. Who are immature, just like every kid is. Yeah. And kids will be kids, no matter where you are in the world. Kids will be kids.
That's true.
And kids are brutal. Kids are brutal. Really is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Kids are brutal. Yep. And that's all it is. Yep. I think school is public school.
Yeah, public school. Yeah,
was a mistake. Yeah. Big mistake.
Yeah. See, I know, for example, my childhood with school, growing up in elementary school and stuff, I would get picked on because I have physical disabilities.
What kid hasn't been picked on?
Yeah.
Physical disabilities or not, what kid hasn't been picked on? Well, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I'm just pointing that out.
Go ahead. I'm just saying, that's my personal, I like school. I liked it when I was a kid because it gave me something to do.
Yeah.
And, it's better than being stuck in the house all day.
I'd rather be stuck in the house.
Me too.
Yeah.
Because I was one of those kids that love learning, but I mean,
babe,
I would never succeed at it.
Right.
And I was never, like the top person in my
class. Yeah. I wasn't either.
Can I point something out though?
Go for it.
At least in our case, what part of our schooling have we used later?
I don't know.
Besides reading and writing, the basics.
That's true.
What do we use?
Exactly.
It's a waste of time.
We don't use
I mean,
geometry or trigonometry or
mathematics.
I think after 5th grade, we should be able to work.
Yep.
Well, I to be honest with
should be it.
I think a lot of it. It's like my two. They've got Spanish. I mean, we didn't even have Spanish when I was little.
Like,
I mean,
you don't need Spanish
No.
in the freaking UK.
Especially in the
dude.
UK.
You need French.
Yeah, that's why
Spanish.
we had French. We had French when I was little,
Yeah.
and now my daughter's doing Spanish. I thought, what is she learning Spanish for? Would she ever go to use that? What a waste of
I
time!
have a question for you, Michael.
Please.
So it's illegal for kids to not go to school here if they're not sick or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's illegal to ditch.
Yeah, their
Here.
parents can go to jail.
Like, their parents can go to jail. Is it the same thing over there?
You
Or
can, and I wasn't only aware of this relatively recently. You can teach your children at home,
Right, homeschool.
Right.
but
you
I
can homeschool them.
assume that if you did, you'd have to have a lot of checkups. You'd have to have a lot of. There must be surveillance by some body who'd come around and make sure the parents
Yeah.
are,
Yeah, that's-
rather than just leaving them watching the TV all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they have to get a
Do they have to get a license there in the UK to have their kids homeschooled? Here you do.
Because I know.
I
here
assume
you
so.
have to
I
have
would
a-
assume so. I don't know anything about it, but sometimes I think myself, wouldn't it be better if I was just at home? But then it's just, I don't know. It's just, I'm not a big fan of Portsmouth where we live anyway. I've never been a fan here. I don't think the people are up to much. I know I should generalise, but it's a very football town. I can't stand. Sorry, soccer town. And I'm not into soccer, and I think it's all a load
I
of
know you
rubbish.
don't like sports, man. I know you don't like
I'm not a sports fan. I was never very good at playing them, and I'm not particularly interested in watching them. I watch a bit of tennis. Even this year, I didn't watch anything. So that's it. And so when you're in a town where 90% of the people are just absolutely, they wear the costumes. You hear the other day, because it's so loud on Saturday afternoons that you can actually hear the people in the sports ground cheering. So what I'm going to do is 1 week, if they go, this almost like record it and just spend like a minute's topic on it, because I'd like to hear your reaction of this soccer obsessed place I live, which drives me mad, and that's why I want to leave here and just go to somewhere where it's just not too near us.
Come to Los Angeles, man.
I've been there. I'd like to go back. Can't afford it, but I'd like to go.
Okay, would you want to move
Live here? Yeah.
I would need to know more about it, and obviously my first reaction would be yes, let me out of this country, and I shouldn't say that, but I'm not. But
what did you think of it though when you came? Like, what was your first reaction when you stepped off that plane in LAX?
I just everything's a bit bigger, but the cars aren't that different now. I mean, look, if it was like the 80s. The cars in the 80s compared to UK cars in the 80s were very, very different. But it's, I don't know, I just like the country. And I like the experiences I've had there, even though that mad woman that came out of the house asking for money and walking down the path.
Yeah, it'll happen.
What state was that in?
I think it was California. It might have been Nevada. I can't remember now.
Where was it specifically?
I can't remember I can't remember exactly. I think it was after we went to Palm Springs. I can't remember.
Okay, yeah, that's still California.
Yeah, I know. We did so much in that 2 weeks. I mean, it was the most fantastic 2 weeks I've ever done.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a shame we didn't have more time to have a proper get together, but it was just the way it worked out. But at least
you know what, man, that get together was awesome.
I loved it.
It was great. You know, having a drink with you, spending about the hour.
I know it was a bit short.
Enjoyable.
I hope you still got my cup I gave you as well. So that's
I have it sitting right over here, as a matter of fact.
Oh, good. Only 2 of those exist in the whole world, and that's it. So there you go.
Only 2 of those exist.
Yeah.
There you go. I was gonna say, no, next time you come down, definitely want to take you to eat or something for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if we'd been in like LA, if we'd been in LA for like a week or something, we were there like 2 nights. We were literally there and practically gone. So it was a very intense vacation, but it was fantastic.
Well, anything in LA is intense.
Yeah, but it wasn't intense as in the LA itself. It was just
going
out and out.
I know what you mean. It was very quick. It was
great. But it was great. I've been
and it was
there.
a long way to come and go.
It was. But it's got to be done. Y'all got to. If you come over, I'm not leaving you down here. I'll get you up to London and sort of go to the sort of major places around there. That'd be cool.
That'd be great.
No, nothing much down there. So I've got a topic. What are we talking about? Yeah, so school, not a good thing. And I just wanted to bounce off you two how you felt about it. And I mean,
I enjoyed it.
I hated it.
Yeah, I didn't like it. Anyway, there you go. Now, anything? Go on.
There were some parts that I liked, meaning I liked the feeling of, learning different things. But then I hated getting picked on in school.
But then again, what do you use now that you've learned?
That's true.
Again, what is?
I mean, you still use basic math.
That's what I mean. The basics, but that's it.
What,
like
count-
I said,
yeah,
like past
yeah.
5th grade.
True.
What the hell do you need geometry for?
No.
Chemistry, science. What do you need all that crap for?
Well,
Unless you're gonna be like a chemist or something.
well, no, I think the things I like science. I only did biology. And I thought that was
Hey,
interesting.
that's why I'm going into my passion.
Exactly, music.
And music I liked, and I like art.
What did you do in music, Michael Ball?
What did you do?
I can't remember actually. I think.
Oh, really? Oh, that's sad. Oh.
No, I mean I've always liked music. I never sort of had any aspiration to play an instrument. Although I'd like to play the guitar, too. I haven't got the time. I haven't got the patience, and I know it takes a long time to learn.
Well, you know, like here in elementary school, they have like a music class where you go in. And
Yeah, they have music classes.
You sing songs, and you pretty much sing songs in elementary,
Yeah.
and then you get to high school, and they have different stuff like piano.
Well, I mean, they have that in elementary schools too, where they have the
Well, I went, they didn't.
Oh.
It was just choir, voice specifically. And then you
Oh.
went into middle school, then I had band and choir and orchestra. I never was in orchestra.
Right. It's strange, isn't it? I mean, I like graphic. I liked art at school, and I liked, obviously, I've got into graphic design through school, and of course, I've do it as a hobby now.
wow, they had like graphic design in school.
Wow.
Oh yeah, well, I did something called a CPV design class, which was after school. It was like a sixth form
Oh,
thing.
that's so cool.
And I came out top of the class for that. And of course, now I do graphics for things like YouTube, obviously do the podcast graphics and stuff. And I'm now finally learning Photoshop. I finally got a copy of it. And that's quite different from my old software, but it's good, and I'm learning it, and it's it's always fun to do graphics and stuff. So and of course, I'm not doing too well on YouTube at that moment because I do graphics every week. We try to import graphics from the episode. This week we'll have a packet of crisps. We'll have.
You're gonna get a pack of crisps?
Of course. Oh yeah, no, I do all that. I love it, and YouTube.
That's awesome.
YouTube's not too good at the moment. Our subscribers, before you ask, I'll give you already got it ready for you. At the moment, we have got 14,541.
Damn,
Wow.
almost a 15,000, guys.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty good going. And
Very
yeah, I think it's very good going. So it's building up, and like I said, I'd like to get more of a presence on YouTube, but it's early days.
Yeah, slowly but surely on YouTube. Takes time.
Well, YouTube is just, I mean, it's not the main way. The main thing is pod hosting, which is obviously doing really well. And of course, that's all sorted out with me running that as well now. So, yeah, cool. Now, did you two have anything else in particular you want to talk about today's show? Because I'm.
Did we?
What else?
Is there anything else?
Anything in the news? Burt Reynolds died.
Who?
Burt Reynolds.
Oh yeah, he did die.
He was in some great films. I like the Cannibal Run films; they were quite funny. And he was also in a really, really good film called Deliverance.
Yeah.
Which I recommend to both of you if you've not seen it. Have you heard of that one, Autumn?
I have.
Yeah, but that's a good
Never
film.
really was.
But
But I saw it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, so I thought that was a pretty good film. So yeah, sorry to hear about Burt Reynolds. I know it happens to us all, but
hey, everyone's dying, man. But you know what? That only means that new people are coming in to take their places.
Yep.
yeah, but it's
And then they're gonna die, and then more people are gonna take their places.
yeah, but it's the whole fear of death and whether you believe in afterlife and
You die when
reincarnation.
you die, man. Who cares where you go?
Yeah, but you don't go. I don't think you go anywhere. But and that's not going
I don't
to.
think you go anywhere either.
no.
Honestly, you just
Blink out of existence like a light bulb, sort of pinging out of existence. Yeah. That's it. Autumn, what do you think? Very quickly.
Well, it's just be totally wrong.
Are you a person who believes in anything after you die, or do you just think you go and you're gone?
What do you think, Adam?
Um.
That's you. That's a question. He knows what I think already.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows how religious I am. I'm very religious.
Exactly. Not.
I honestly, you liar. I don't believe in I'm not. I don't believe in any of that.
You think we just wink out?
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, we just go because
I think that
those
as well.
people who think that you go somewhere that's pretty much all in their heads, I guess.
Yeah, because you obviously get near-death
you know what it
experiences.
is? No, you know what it is for like Christians and stuff? It's the fact, I think, this is what I've always thought. When I used to sit in church with my family and listen to that damn preacher preach about their Savior.
Preachers.
Yeah.
Oh dear, this is difficult stuff to talk about. Okay.
Sorry, hold on. No. Sorry, the
Okay.
preacher thing. No, I'm just kidding.
Go on.
So preachers. No, what I was saying was when I used to sit in church and listen, you know what I would think in my head? It's
What?
fear. They're scared. They're
Fear of the
scared of
unknown.
dying,
Fear
so
of the
they
unknown.
need this false thing to help them sort of like, oh, we need somewhere to go when we die.
Yeah, I think that's a factor. Actually, it's horrible to think
They're
that, but
scared. They're
yeah,
scared.
it's terror. So it's like a comfort. It's like a
They're
comfort.
scared. I'm glad Guy is no longer scared.
Oh, how is Guy? Have you heard from Guy recently? What's he up to?
Have I heard from Guy?
You talked to him Friday.
No, that was Ryan.
All right.
Wait, oh no, I did talk to Guy Friday.
How is he?
Talk to Guy.
How's he
Oh,
doing?
We have. When we were at the we were at the restaurant. No, he is doing great. He's still burning bodies up at funeral homes.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
That sounds so wrong the way you put that across like that.
Holy crap!
Oh, what was that? I got some car beeping in there.
Car.
I know.
Welcome to LA.
I know. That's a blooper. Go on.
LA traffic.
Yeah.
Sucks.
It's nuts. I really don't mind it though. Like I say, it's just a part of living in LA. You just deal with it.
Yeah.
Like no one really complains about it.
Nope.
Except my mom,
Oh,
my dad,
they don't
because
like
they're
it.
not from here, and also access drivers too. They bitch
Yeah,
about
your
traffic.
mom and dad, they complain, and then
Access
access
drivers.
drivers. Oh my
By
god.
the way, I had this crazy. By the way, access is our form of
Paratransit.
All right, okay.
transit for the disabled. So I was in this access cab the other day going home from seeing Autumn where she was formerly staying.
Okay.
Thank God.
You're
Thank
out
God
of
I'm
there.
no longer there.
Yeah.
I
So
hated that place.
I know. So yeah. Squeeze me. So is that a blooper? So
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm losing
So-
the will to live, but go on.
we'll have to see. Yeah. So I was and there was this train because here in California we have train tracks in the
Yeah,
street.
they have like the train going.
Yeah,
through
yeah.
Santa
Like in-
Monica, LA,
yeah,
Culver
yeah.
City, Venice,
Do they have it going all the way
all over
LA County?
LA County.
Okay.
So it goes through the streets, and so there was a train stopped for some reason. I guess they lost power or something in the middle of the street on the tracks, blocking the way. And this driver, I mean, look, what would you do, Michael Ball, if that happened? You would just turn and go around, right?
Yeah, of course I would. Yeah.
Okay, but would you bitch or no? Like, would you complain? Would you be like, damn this train? Oh,
Oh, hey.
sorry.
I'll say, God blimey, governor, smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. No. I don't know what I'd say.
I mean, I do know that you have some road rage when you're on the streets of England.
I do.
there.
I certainly do.
Yeah, I know.
Driving the van and stuff. And I'm very impatient. The one thing I hate is that people don't indicate when they go around corners and stuff. I shout out, indicate!
They don't.
Well, they're supposed to.
They
They're
don't
supposed
use
to.
turn signals.
No,
Or do you
they're
guys have
supposed-
hand signals up
No,
there.
we have... What do you mean hand signal? Not like back in the 1880s or something.
Oh, that's.
We're not that bloody primitive.
that's-
Some people don't indicate. Often it's I'm not going to generalise, but you get certain people, and I hate that. Because,
Is it a certain class of people?
Yeah, quite often.
Okay,
and often
I
it's
kinda see
sort
where
of
you're going
younger,
now.
sort of racing drivers and stuff like that. And it's like, mirror signal manoeuvre is the most important thing for when you learn to
We
drive.
got a bunch of racers around here. You haven't heard anything yet, but
Yeah, it's not good, but it's no. I'm not. I can get quite a bit of road rage. I'm not a patient driver. I'm not a very impatient driver. I hate waiting for traffic lights to change and stuff like that. So I'm not perfect, but I've been driving for 25 years, which is quite scary. Actually, it's gone very quickly. But yeah,
I know you're getting old.
Well, older, old. No,
Funny.
older.
Older. You're getting old.
It was funny now that you mentioned that. The thing about road rage. My sister Sabrina,
This is LA. There's plenty of road rage. here.
she's now 20. She got her first car when she was 19.
You
Right.
might.
But
Yeah. Okay,
she,
Go ahead.
she goes, so Autumn, am I a better driver than Mom? Because she was comparing herself to my mom in
Okay,
their forms of driving.
Yeah.
right.
And I was like,
Sabrina, I'm sorry, you're better than mom. You're better than mom, like, because my mom has some very bad road rage where it's like,
and Sabrina's younger too.
Yeah.
More patient.
So it's like, I mean, LA traffic, you get stuck in it.
Oh yeah.
And
You can be stuck for hours.
Yeah, you can be stuck for hours.
And I think Michael Ball experienced. Did you experience that while you were here?
Getting
stuck in traffic.
A little, not too bad actually. We were on a big coach.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
we might have just been lucky.
Pretty nasty here.
I think we're lucky, but I mean, like I said, it's you know, you never know what to expect when you're driving. When it comes to drivers, and I had that kid who hit my bike. A kid on the bike hit my car last Christmas and dented with a tiny dent to the beamer, but it's okay. It's very small. But I was furious about that. I mean, you should have seen me, so I went ballistic. But,
she get it knocked out.
Well, no, I mean,
get the dent knocked out.
I thought, yeah. I was going to say, you don't like kids very much, do you? No, it's a very small mark. You can hardly see it. I mean, if I was really that worried about it, I would. But it's unless you really physically go down and study it, you're not going to notice it. So it's fine. So
yeah,
there you go. Right, I'm running out of time on my allotted recording.
Right.
So I'm going to sign off, and thanks to both of you for making this another great show. I've had a good time here. I want to leave with one song. Any last words before we sign off from either of you?
This is my last show.
Oh, is it?
I'm glad to be living with Aiden.
Oh, so
I'm just kidding. I'll be back next week.
Oh, okay, it's just me and Autumn next week, is it? Then? All right, we're going to leave with Mary's Prayer from Danny Wilson. Good 80s song from the UK. I don't think
it sounds like a Christian song. Are we going religious? No,
it's not. It's not.
Our Father.
No. That's
all I know.
No, we're not doing that.
You're lucky that's all I know.
No, I promise.
Our
Okay.
Father. Who are?
Stop it. Right, we're off. Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll be back next week.
Amen.
And our Father,
God bless.
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy kingdom come on earth as it
May
does
the
in heaven.
Lord love you always.
Give us our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, and forgive those not that trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation. And I'm going now, and goodbye.
He's actually doing it. That's making.
Right, okay. We'll be back. Laters. Last sound from Ivan.
See ya.
Everything is wonderful.